Hey, I have a question for you. How many people do you know in your life that have been practicing the same skill for 10 years? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to Day One Journey, Episode 300. Ching. Yeah, Episode 300. Are you excited? Well, I'm excited. But let's go back to the question. How many people do you know in your life that have practiced the same skill for 10 years? Yes, for 10 years. Why 10 years? Well, if you remember in the last episode, we presented the 10,000 hours rule. Do you remember? Well, it practically means that in order to achieve being world class in any skill that you want, it will take you about 10,000 hours of practice. And if we break it down to 3 hours of practice every day, it will sum up to about 1,000 hours a year, meaning 10,000 hours of practice in 10 years. So now ask yourself again, do you know any people in your life that have practiced the same skill for 10 years? Do you know people in your life that are willing to put 3 hours of practice every day for 10 years? Well, to be honest, I was searching for these people all my life, whether I was conscious about them, whether I was conscious about this search for these people or not. I was searching for these people because I'm one of them. I'm willing to put 3 hours of practice of a specific skill, and I'm willing to do that for 10 years. And I didn't calculate all the hours of practice till now, but I may reach 10,000 hours. I'm not sure about that. But in my life, I think as other people's do as well, I'm searching for people like me. People that are willing to put the hours and hours of practice to master their skills. As I was sharing with you, this is who I am. I'm obsessed about growth. Growth is a priority in my life. This is still the priority series, of course, where I'm sharing you my journey of understanding what's important to me in my life. And growth is something that I'm moving towards in my life. It is my 5th moving towards value in my life. And I'm obsessed about growth. So for me, it's obvious that I want to practice 3 hours a day. I want to practice 5, 10 hours a day, because this is where I want to spend most of my time in, as I was already sharing with you. So it was natural for me to look for people similar to me that are willing to put at least the 3 hours every day practicing the same skill. 10 years. Well, I didn't find any that I know personally, but a few years ago, I did found someone as crazy as I am, and not only I can say that he's willing to put 3 hours every day for 10 years. He already put in 10,000 of hours, at least, practicing a specific skill that I know about. In the next episode, I'll share with you how I got to know him and who he is. Pretty interesting story. But back to you. If you would decide that you're willing to put 10,000 of hours of practice, what skill would you be practicing? If you would decide to practice one skill over the span of 10 years, what would that skill be? Give yourself a few minutes. Think about it. What kind of skill? What specific skill would you want to practice if you would decide that you're willing to put 10 years of practice? What would that skill be? Do it today. Ask this question today. Have this conversation with yourself today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.